Pete and I wanted to try someplace new as Jeff is in Florida and was absent for this week's Wednesday lunch. But that's okay. Pete and I wanted to try a place that neither of us had been. So we picked Joe Mama's at Cambridge Square. A lot of fanfare about Joe Mama's circulated on Facebook. The owner apparently has another restaurant in Cambridge Square and a couple more in other places. And from everything I saw on social media, he's good at what he does. Joe Mama's is in the same space recently occupied by the restaurant Winedown. Winedown moved next door to where Neighbors was, but owned by the same person that owns Winedown. It's kind of like a monopoly game for landlords and tenants, but it's all good. I'll admit, I'm that ambience guy. I like lots of televisions or historic pictures on the walls. I like a theme. Is it a sports bar, bistro, cafe, coffee shop, diner, meet and three? What is it? Pete and I noticed after we sat down that there was a really nice bar, but no beer or alcohol. Lots of wall space, but no televisions. More wall space and no pictures. It was kind of like walking into your neighbor's unfinished basement. Of course, I told Pete it would make a great sports bar, and he agreed. But that's the way men think. Like when we answer most questions with, what's the score? When Kylie, our waitress, told us Joe Mama's had only been opened a little more than a week, the barn decorating made perfect sense. They're just getting started. So it's a blank canvas. Kylie described Joe Mama's to us as a deli. Well, not yet, but maybe it could be, I thought. We asked her that if the beer and spirits were on the way, and she said there was no plan to serve alcohol. Fine by me, but it's got a really nice bar area. So with that, let's get to the food. Joe Mama's menu is more than adequate, but not overpowering with selections. I like that. Some of the appetizers, and delis don't have appetizers, Kylie, include hash brown, casserole spheres, egg rolls, onion rings, just to name a few. They offer sausage dogs, burgers, and of course sandwiches. Tater tots, no fries, several salads, and a boatload of milkshakes. So what do you think it is so far? Pete opted for the SoFat burger and tots. I ordered the French dip and potato salad. Pete's burger was loaded. It was served smartly, but not so big that it couldn't be handled easily. The tots were light and perfectly crispy. And the Southwest ranch sauce used for dipping the tots into is wonderful. As Martha Stewart would say, perfectly perfect. The French dip was stacked high with roast beef covered with provolone cheese melted to perfection. A lot of horseradish, one of my favorites. The dipping au jus was nice and hot, and the pumpernickel bread was warm and soft and held everything together. This was a real good sandwich. The potato salad was straight out of a commercial tub, probably bought from Gordon's or Sam's Club or some other supplier. Next time, I'll skip that and opt for the tater tots like Pete did, because they are perfectly perfect. The food was really good. I suggested to our waitress, Kylie, that they ask customers to bring in a framed family picture to decorate the walls. I don't know if they will, but I understand that Joe Mama's is just getting started, and right now it's a blank canvas. Until then, just enjoy the food. It's really good, and I know the best is yet to come for Joe Mama's.